Come on, Holiday, I'm making a video. Ow! You are crazy. She's crazy. Ow! Ow. Ow. You bitch. Well, we might not be playing it much today, but look at this. I got a Jazzmaster. I was just looking around at the Guitar Center on Sunset. They had this guy used for 600 bucks. It is the Made in Mexico Fender Classic Player Series Special. I started playing it and I loved it. It's the black with the tortoise shell pick guard. These look like P90s, but they're just big ass Jazzmaster single coils. And it just sounds big and jangly and clean, and it's very comfortable, and it's got some dings, but the neck is perfect, and here you go, I bought it. Today I'm just gonna show you what I do when I get a new guitar. We'll just go through it and clean it up and do my little setup on it. And see if we find any weird things along the way, or find any tips and tricks that are fun for sharing. Oh, here's one. The whammy bar it came with is missing the tip and just has a little bit of tape around it. I'm a big whammy bar with whammy guy. It's got that cool Jazzmaster trem with the little locking button on it, you know, so that's fun. I don't know what happened here. You can buy a tip for a whammy bar for very cheap, and it doesn't seem like the tape was here to hold another one on. It seems like the tape was here because it sucks to grab onto metal, so they put a thick enough amount of tape on just to hold it so they could use it, whoever had it. I don't know who owned it before me. I asked the guy. Usually when I buy a used guitar, I ask if they know anything about the previous owner, or if I'm buying it from the previous owner, kind of, you know, get as much of the story of the guitar as I can. I actually bought this from the salesman that took it in, and he said it was just a regular dude. He seemed to take fine care of his stuff. He just wanted to upgrade. Although I will say these Mexican Fenders are fucking awesome. Like, you know, you can upgrade to an American if you want, but you set up your Mexican the way you want it, you'll be very happy. So, first thing I'm gonna try is, I had to buy a whammy bar for a Stratocaster I have. When you buy a Fender whammy bar, they come with a white tip and a cream tip. This has, you know, the cream pickups and the cream knobs, so I'd like to use a cream one. My Fender has all white stuff, white stuff, like jizz. So I wanted to use the white one on the Fender, but I couldn't get the cream tip off the end of the bar. This is so much dirtier than I thought it was gonna be already. But I couldn't get the cream tip off of the Fender, so I've just been using it with the cream tip, but I want to put the white tip on it, and so I was just looking up online to see if there's any way to get the tip off without using a wrench or something, and someone recommended putting it in hot water for a little bit. So it's been sitting in this hot water for about 10 minutes. There's the cream tip, and now let's see if I can get it off. This is an experiment happening right before your eyes. Ugh, still no, but they're, as you can see, they're threaded like a, you know, like a screw. So I'm hoping with the heat, I want to be able to just take this off easy. You know what I'm gonna do? Now that it's been heated up, I'm gonna get a wrench and a rag. That's what I'm gonna do. Here, how about pliers and a little rag? Selena pliers from Veep. I fucked that joke up on a previous video. I'm gonna use a lot of the same jokes. You're probably not watching all my videos. Maybe you are, I don't know. Here we go. Stick it there. Let's see if we can unscrew it. Ooh! Hey, look at that! The hot water trick worked! Now we'll stick that on the end of the Jazzmaster one. Oh my god. That's on there pretty good. I just pushed it. I didn't even really twist it. Gah, look at that shit. Yeah! Haha, this is a good tip. Haha, a tip. It's a tip for a tip. It's a... See if we can get the white. Look at that. Put the white one on the Fender one and boom. Easy. Ooh. Now my white one matches the white one and my cream one matches the cream one. If that was the whole video, this would have been great. And I have some Fender tea. Just kidding. Do not drink that. I feel like I have to tell you not to drink that. All right. Now, that was... Ah, shit. How come none of you told me I put it on the wrong end? Oh, fuck me. Okay. Now I need to go heat up water again, you fucking dicks. All right, it's been soaking another 10 minutes. I'm an idiot. See if we can pull this off the wrong side. Ow, hot. Metal gets hot. Woo! Yeah. Okay, well, confirmed that the hot water trick works. Also confirmed that your whammy bar will get very hot. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's the right end. There we go. Nice. All right, well, let's pop the strings off and we'll clean up the frets in the neck and see if the neck's straight. And really, that's all there is to do, I think. We're gonna clean the neck, clean the fretboard, clean the frets. It's not even that bad. Give the whole thing a little polish. And then I can tell, this is 2018, by the way. Whoever had it before me, you know, it seems to be in pretty good condition. It doesn't seem like Guitar Center wiped it off that much or really cleaned it, but quick little polish. And there's still a bunch of plastic underneath the knobs and switches and stuff. So I will get all that plastic off because that's just feels weird to keep that stuff on there. And then I'm gonna take off the pick guard because I want to see what's under there, you know? I think it looks like there's 10 or 11 gauges on here. I usually use 9 gauge on most guitars unless it's down tuned, but let's do 10s on this. Mostly for the more metal-y, solo-y stuff, I like to have 9s, and this is gonna be more of a big, chordy guitar with, I don't know, 10s feels right. Vintage tuners aren't my favorites, but these feel nice and smooth. They seem pretty clean. Oh, you know what? Maybe we do gotta tighten them up a little bit. We'll play around with it. Yeah, there's a little gunk on these strings, so might as well put some new ones on and make it feel as much like a new guitar as I can. Yeah, ew, see? That's someone else's finger jizz. I don't need that on there. Fretboard actually looks really clean. I will say, you know, $600 is what I got it for. $650. I think it was $650. Let's be honest here. I think it was $650. And I went on Reverb to see what they were going for, and there's 3 on Reverb that are all right around between $1,000 and $1,100. They do have a couple in kind of not great condition around $650, but about $1,000, some $1,200. I think they were only like $800 or $900 brand new. They made them just until like 2018. I think it was a solid deal, especially for Hollywood Guitar Center. You'd think that's where everything would be overpriced, but surprisingly reasonably priced. But you know, maybe we'll find out there's a fucking dead mouse in there or something, and we'll regret everything. Let's just give it a straight up polish and clean first, because there's, see all that? I mean, the worst ding on it, if you can even see, is just some scratches on the pick guard up here. Pretty nasty, stupid scratches, which, you know, it would be fun to get a new color pick guard. I love this color pick guard, but maybe, the tortoise shell, you know? But maybe it'd be fun to get like a mirror one, or a gold mirror, a bright pink, or a green, I don't know. For now, though, I think I'm gonna keep it and just clean all this stuff off. Yeah, all right, it's warm. Double Ferrari, Athens, Georgia. Check them out, they're great. If you like riffs, I don't know, bands like the fucking Champs or crazy Nintendo video game music, Guitarmonies, they're great. Those scratches aren't coming out of the pick guard. I mean, I guess that's what a pick guard's for, but those don't look like pick scratches. That looks like someone took a screwdriver to it. You can literally get this exact pick guard from Fender right now. It's just expensive. This isn't the final polish. This is just to make it not disgusting with someone else's dead skin all over it. Tiny bit of belt rash. I think they might have had a sticker on the back plate, but that's gone now. Tell you what gets that stuff off the sticker stuff off the chrome, though, is you use a little bit of this semi-chrome polish. Also gets really light scratches off your guitar, but nothing here is bugging me enough to do that. Just put a little bit on the actual chrome parts, and we'll buff that out with the same rag. Gone. That took 2 seconds. I like to take things all the way apart when I get them, just to see how everything works. And I haven't really played with a bridge like this before. It's kind of like a tune-o-matic. I guess I call it an adjust-o-matic. But it looks the same, and it looks like it'll just eventually pop out. Yep. That's it. It pops right out. Ah! Boom. That's it. Adjust-o-matic bridge. Cool. Let's take the pickguard off and the knobs off so we can get all that plastic off and see what everything looks like underneath. You can see there's like still plastic under there. When whoever owned it first peeled off the pickguard, they didn't bother to take off any of the other stuff to get it off. And so all you gotta do, use your little tools. Look at that. You get a whole bunch of plastic off that you can feed to your cats. Don't do that either. I'm gonna keep, every time I joke, I'm gonna say don't do that, so I'm not responsible for someone doing something dumb. You can also use these to pop off your little volume and tone knobs. Get it underneath there. See, look at that. Look at all that plastic. That was one thing in the store where I was, you know, kind of playing with the tone knob and you just feel like, that's a impression I've been working on for a while. Yeah, you can just feel the plastic under there and it doesn't feel great. So just get the plastic off and your guitar playing experience is going to drastically improve. Look at that shit. That's getting tangled up in your tone knob. Dummy! Sometimes when I'm talking and giving tips, even I feel like I know what I'm talking about. I don't, okay? Feel free to try these things, but also watch somebody else who maybe really does know what they're talking about. Need a headband. Need a headband. I know, it probably looks ridiculous, but COVID hair, you know? You gotta keep track of everything. Volume nut over here. And then, yeah, the whole thing. Look at that. It's like a nipple. Unscrew the pickguard screws. Now, does this pop off or not? Woo! Yeah! Look at that. You can't tell me that's not a cute little screw. Oh, cute screw. I like taking things apart. I like taking things apart. That's Andrew WK with I like taking things apart. Look at that. Ha! So I got the pickguard off. It's nice and shielded, which is cool. And then look at that. It's an assy pickguard. Check it out. I got the pickguard off and it says assy. If you're gonna get a replacement, make sure you get an assy replacement, okay? Not a dicky one. There are assy pickguard men and there are titty pickguard men. I guess I'm an assy man.
And women.
You can make your own videos.
We all love ass and titties. Ass and titties.
Alright, well, we got that off. Let's take a look. Basically, that's what we got going on inside. Here are your rhythm circuit stuff over here. A little bit of, what is that? Someone jismed inside the thing. You got your tone pot, your volume pot, your input jack. You got some nice, neat wires, it looks like. That's it. It looks like just needs a little brush off of some dust and we'll be good to go. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, cool guitar. Oh yeah, that jizz came off, no problem. I don't even know what it is. Guitars just accumulate stuff. It's got the shielding paint, and then it's also shielded here. So I've seen the Jazzmasters that have those full-on like metal plates that are like the size of pickguard that go underneath it. But because I was looking at some other pickguards that you can get, you know, custom made, and some have the option of paying a few extra bucks and they come shielded. Or do I have any? You can always just get stuff like this, shielding tape, and do it yourself. But, you know, these are single coils, so anything with, I mean, you can do it with humbuckers too, but anything with single coils especially, I think is good to have shielded. Especially if you live in an old-ass apartment like mine with old circuits and old electricity things. I don't know words right now, but things tend to get loud, hum, and so forth. It's full of cocaine! It's also nice to look in there too after you buy a guitar used, just to be like, okay, I opened it up and everything looks good. Nothing looks like it's janked together. Maybe after this video we can all jank together. Let's put this assy pickguard back on. That sucks. That's the only thing that pisses me off on this guitar. What a dumb thing. All right, first thing we got to do is get the cute little screws back on the electronic things. Who doesn't like a guitar with a lot of buttons, you know? More buttons and knobs make it more fun. Sometimes you just want a guitar that you just play and you don't have to touch anything. And sometimes it's fun to have a guitar that you can just press a bunch of buttons and stuff while you're playing. It's fun. Oh, I'm going to switch to this sound. I'm going to switch to this sound. Oh, now we're going to get all spacey. I don't know. Okay. And where did that screw go? Is that screw gone forever? Why did that have to happen? Oh boy. It's stuck to the pickup. Thank you, magnets. What do magnets do? They save your ass sometimes. Thank you, compasses. Oh, I suck at holding a screwdriver. They beat you, screw. Screw 0. Newman 1. No, 1. That was just a like rock on me. Let's get all you pieces back on. Nice body. No! Let's check how straight the neck is. Worth noting, this neck, the truss rod needs to be adjusted from inside the neck pocket. You got a Gibson side and a Fender side. We're going to use a Fender side. This is a 25.5-inch scale length body, just like a Stratocaster or a Telecaster. The Jaguar is 24 inches, I believe. And I don't even think it's 24.75. I think it's 24. I could be wrong. I'm not going to look it up because I don't even have one, so I don't need to know that right now. Let's see how straight we are. Oh shit, we are perfectly straight. If I run into any problems, I can release tension, but I wasn't noticing any problems before, and once I put strings on, I'll check again. So we'll leave it at that for now. Why not take the neck off anyway? Let's see. While we're here, just give a little polish. Ooh, the string tree's a little loose. I'll just give that a little tighten. Yeah, just the little things, you know? Let's take the neck off. Maybe we'll just see what the pocket looks like. Ooh, it looks like somebody shimmed the neck a little bit. That's kind of neat, huh? Wonder what that's about. I don't know if I need the shim or not. I'm going to try this without the shim. We'll see. It looks good. It looks straight. We'll clean up the fretboard and polish the frets, and then put some strings back on. And see if we needed the shim in the first place. I'm just blown away that somebody would know enough to put a shim in the neck, but not know enough to pull the knobs off to take the plastic off the pickguard. It's just a weird combination of things. I don't even need to really clean the fretboard. I'm just going to polish the frets real quick with my little fret polishing kit that I do not get sponsored for still. Put a little bit of fretboard conditioner on there, pee-pee, and then, yeah, we'll put some strings on. We've done this, we've done this many times here. You put the thing over the fret, you put the thing in the rag, and then you wipe it. We're polishing frets here, not brain surgery. Ooh, this made a fat too. Whoa, you see that? We gotta slow motion that. It just jizzed all over the place. Whoa. Yuck! Maybe some rough fret edges. I just have one fret file. This guy, I think I got it from Fret Guru. Don't know if it bugs me enough to do it yet. Some of them are kind of sharp, but it's literally just a matter of kind of rounding off the sides. Just a couple that kind of catch you as sharp. I'm just gonna basically... You have a file on either side, and then you have two safe sides that you can... that if they drag on the fretboard, it doesn't do anything. Kind of just want to get up to a sharp edge, put a safe side down on the fretboard, and just at the edge, just kind of do a little round motion. That's literally it, just to get the little sharp part that sticks you, round it off. All right, I feel pretty good about that. 9s or 10s? I don't know. Let's do some 10s. We're almost in tune, but I can tell that the action is very high, but also, I don't know if that's because I took the shim off or because we're still, my bridge is still too high. Let's lower that a little bit first before we start putting shims back in. Yeah, this was definitely lower. Okay. So that is all the way down. And actually, I don't think the action should be lower than that. I think if the action has to be lower, then we have to shim the neck up. Okay. You know what else I forgot to do? Not that I can't do it now. I was just taking this out to check the string height, but also it's a fret rocker. So you can see if any of the frets are uneven, which actually, not feeling like that's a problem. Okay. String action, we're super low here. Higher than I would like up here. Do you want a little stretchies? We're getting a little buzz against the pickup, I believe. I think we need to lower the pickups a little bit. No problem. Yeah, pickups are hitting the string a little bit. That's easy. These go down easy. I go down easy. Let's plug it in. Make sure all the electronics work. See if we plug this little guy in. We'll see what this thing sounds like. Oh! I was gonna put it on clean, but it just started. Oh, there we go. I'll tell you the truth. Why would I lie to you? I got the action as low as it'll go. It's fine up here. It's still a little high up on the neck. And the 9s feel really thin on this guitar and sound really thin. So I hate to have wasted a set of 9s, but I think this was set up for 10s, and I think the 10s felt and sounded better when I played it. So I'm going to take off the neck, I'm going to stick that little wedge back in there, and I'm going to put 10 gauges on. And I'm going to do that off camera, because I already did that stuff. Here, you saw where the shim went, and you know how strings go on. So I'm going to spend a little extra time, and maybe $5 extra for a set of strings, and set it up the way I like it, and hopefully be good to go forever after that. So hang tight. Yeah, digging the cleans. Yeah. Ooh. The shim is back in. The intonation was a little off, but super easy to set back in tune. I guess Jazzmaster's have, at least the old ones have shims a lot, but the newer ones, this classic player series, is supposed to have an angled neck to not need it. But the action was still a little high, even with the bridge all the way down. So they put a shim in there. I know you can buy, you know, shims made out of tone woods, and you can get shims made out of brass and stuff, but it's literally a folded up piece of cardboard that says like Dean Markley on it, so it's probably just from a set of strings or something. But I got no complaints about the guitar right now. I think it sounds awesome. I got it mostly for its clean sounds. I guess the main takeaway from this video for me is shims are good, so let's let Shim Allen have the final word in this video. Thank you for watching my Jazzmaster video. Please subscribe.
Whoa.